Boys.
Tell me your first drama was not Boys Over Flowers.
Cut it.
Did you cut?
No. I'm just
Oh,
saying I'm going to cut it at this point.
okay, just keep moving, keep moving.
And welcome to another episode of LeastMost Podcast Uncut. Yay! Hey,
Hello.
Tommy.
Hi. Hi. How are
How are you
you?
doing today?
I'm good, thanks.
I'm
How are
good. How are
you?
you?
Imagine everybody's like, "How are you?" We're beating each other to try and say the word, get the words out. I'm fine, thanks. How are you?
I'm doing well. I'm doing well. How's your week been?
Um, Busy. It's actually been very busy. Work has not have been stepping on my neck. I just want January to be over because it feels like this month has been going on for like 3 years. I'm not even joking. January is always the longest month. Is it just me?
Mm, no, I agree. It is. It is usually like it's the longest month you wait to get paid. It's
Oh
the
my
longest
goodness.
month because you're trying to like get away from all the whole Christmas feelings, bring
Yeah,
down your tree, but it's on the way to February, so we're almost there. It's almost the end of the month, so soon we're in Feb and everything tends to blend seamlessly after that.
yeah,
Anyway, so today's a short episode because we're talking about dramas we're watching,
yep,
dramas we're dropping,
yep.
dramas we like, dramas we
Look
don't
forward
like,
to
so it's
it.
just a casual episode. Hmm?
Yeah, I said yeah, look forward to it.
Perfect, 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 perfect. So what have you been watching, Tony?
I mean, the last episode of LeastMost Uncut, I think I expressed deeply how much I love Mr. Queen. So I don't think I want to go into that again because I actually feel like I'll get lost again. So let me just say briefly, I've been watching Mr. Queen, and I think I don't know. I mean, it's too early to say because we're only in January, but I think that might be my favorite drama of the year. But then, I mean, we're at the beginning of the year. My favorite drama so far in a long time. I haven't laughed and felt sad and felt happy like I have, like Mr. Queen has made me feel in a really long time. So I think right now I'm just really enjoying that drama. I just finished live on. It only had 8 episodes, and I really don't know how to feel about that drama because it started off so well, but I kind of feel like it didn't really hit its potential like the way it could have, which
Hmm.
was a little bit disappointing. I don't know if did you try it live on?
I haven't watched it yet. It is on my list because you've said about it. So it is on my list of dramas to watch. But I agree with your sentiments on Mr. Queen. Every Saturday and Sunday is literally they're my favorite days because I know there's an
Yeah.
episode out of Mr. Queen and I get to just relax and enjoy. Like literally, I think it was on Sunday last week. I was so upset because the subs weren't out early and I wanted to cry.
Yeah.
I was like, am I gonna have to watch just Raw? But I think it's actually giving me that vim that I actually really should go back and learn Korean some more because I have been learning it, but I've stopped. So I need to
Hmm.
go back and learn it again, like to go and get back the proficiency I had a bit, a bit.
Interesting. Okay. Okay. What have you
But
been
yeah,
watching recently?
so I've actually started two new dramas. One being Sky Castle. I know the audience will be very familiar with this one because
Mm.
Sky Castle actually came out last year, and it had a lot of hype around it. And was it last year? Let me just double check. I think it was last year, I believe.
Mm.
No, it was 2018. I was wrong. So it's been out 2 years ago. Is it? Is it 2 years?
2000 and
Or
when?
is it
18?
3 years? 18.
That was 3 years ago, darling.
Okay, for you guys to know, I am shocking at maths. Okay, so anything to do with like time, um, to do with like calculations,
You're not the
it's
one.
not me. I'm not your girl.
Okay.
Like, don't call me anything like that. Just know. So yes, it was out 3 years ago,
Oh wow.
and it had all this hype. It's on Netflix, by the way, Tommy. It had all this hype around it in 2018. And for
Mm-hmm.
some reason, I just didn't get into it in 2018. But
Mm-hmm.
speaking, as we're speaking 2021, I'm watching this and I'm like, how did I not like jump on the boat?
Is it really that good? I haven't
Like,
watched it either. Because I don't know, I read the synopsis and I was like, I'm not really sure how I feel about this drama. I'm not really sure if I'm really in the mood to watch a drama like this. Kind of gave me a little bit of Airs vibes. So I was like, I'm not really sure. But now that you're saying it, you're making me rethink my decision. Is it really good?
I think you need to try it first. I think you need to try the first episode. If you can get past the first and second episode, I think then you'll know whether you like it or not. But for me, I really, really liked it. I really like from the second episode, and like it's only ramping up now. So I had
Really?
to put a pause on it because I was binge watching it on, I think, Friday night. Yes,
Mm-hmm.
guys, this is sometimes how I spend my Friday. But we are in a what do you call it, Tommy?
A panoramic.
Paramaric.
A panoramic.
She
Oh,
doesn't even
God.
say.
A panoramic, darling. A panoramic. Okay.
Yeah, we are in a panoramic.
A
So I
pandemic.
was just
Okay,
kind of
just say
like,
the actual thing. We're in a pandemic. Okay.
I'm trying to be cool like you, man.
I'm not cool, but okay.
But yeah, so I was binge watching it. So I've gotten far as 10 episodes and I'm liking it so far. And
Okay.
it's got 20 episodes, which is very
20.
rare.
Ugh.
It's got 20
You're
episodes.
not
So which
selling this
means it's
drama to me,
like,
I can't lie.
hmm?
You're not selling this drama to me. I can't lie. I've become
Because
one
it's
of them.
long.
Yeah, I've become one of them people that's like, I've become, how do I explain it? I don't know how to explain it. Like Gen Z. Not to say that Gen Z are not, their attention span is bad. It's just, I just can't. I don't know if I can dedicate that amount of time to watching. I don't know. I'll have to see. I'll definitely have to watch the first two episodes, like you say, and then see if it's something that I'll be like absolutely captivated by. But I wouldn't hold my breath. I'm just warning you.
Okay. So if I'm not selling it to you, Tommy, then I'm probably not selling it to the guests. But anyway, darling, you should give it a try if you've not seen it
But you
because there
haven't told
was a
me
lot
like
of
the
hype.
synopsis. Like, tell me what it's about. I want to know: is she cheating on her husband?
It's
Is
actually not to do with the
is about
mothers and fathers relationship. Mm?
is it about the kids?
It's about the kids. It's about basically it's about the educational system and how parents pressure children to succeed in life.
Oh my goodness, that's so scary.
As in there's their version of success, if you know what I mean, as in like, you
Success.
know, sorry.
Do you mean the parents' versions of success?
Yes, that's what I mean.
Okay. Yep.
The parents version of success. For example, I know some of my friends were coerced, I wouldn't say forced, coerced to study medicine
Mm,
when they wanted to be, for example, an architect,
mm,
because medicine was seen more as a reputable job
job.
than
But architecture is pretty good too. But
it. Architecture is good, but it's just for the example point of view. I couldn't think of it like, because there's no job that's a bad job, because if you
yeah,
enjoy what you're doing, you enjoy what you do,
you
if
do.
you know what I mean.
And
Like,
that's what's
you
important.
know, exactly, at the end of the day, that is what is important. So I think that is one of the reasons why, because now I'm watching it from a perspective that I've kind of passed through that stage.
Hmm.
And I'm watching it from a perspective that I think I can understand where the parents are coming from. But some of the things that they're doing is a bit overkill. Like
Like,
some of it, like I'm a bit like, I'm annoyed. I'm like, I'm sorry. But if you've watched Korean dramas long enough, I
mm,
think that, you know, Nigerian culture, because obviously that's where we're from, our heritage is from, is
yeah,
very similar to the Korean culture. So there
yeah,
were a lot of similarities that I can see with terms of society points of view,
yeah,
that I can say I understand, and I
yeah.
can see why this is an issue, especially when it comes to parents' expectations of their children.
Mm, oh my goodness. Okay, maybe I should go and watch it. Maybe I should. Maybe I
It is
should.
a heavy drama. It's a heavy one. It's a
Is it
heavy one to
really?
me.
Oh my goodness. I
I
might
think
need.
it's heavy. Yeah.
Oh
Like
gosh.
by the second episode, it's heavy.
Really? Oh my goodness. So if
Yeah. I
you're
won't tell
like
you what happens, but it gets
a
heavy.
don't watch this. But if you're looking for something with depth, apparently watch this.
Exactly.
Okay, that's interesting. That also reminds me, as you were talking about Blink, sorry, what was it called again?
Sky Castle.
Sky Castle. It reminded me of Bling Empire on Netflix. I know
Yes.
it doesn't classify as like Asian drama, but I absolutely am in love with Bling Empire at the moment. Absolutely
Mm.
love it. Um, just because it shows the side of Asia that I've always wanted to see, like
Mm. Mhm.
the
Mhm.
rich side, the where the money reside, where the money reside, that side.
Exactly.
Honestly, kind of like it literally it brought Crazy Rich Asians that movie. It brought that movie to life. Oh my
It was
goodness.
referenced in the beginning. If you saw the
Yeah.
beginning, the guy was like, "I thought Crazy Rich Asians was just a movie, but I guess not." And I was like, "I've not finished it yet because there's one character that's really annoying me, but my favorite character is
Um,
Hannah. Who's yours?"
oh my goodness. Do you know I used to say it was Hannah, but I don't know. I don't know if I like Anna that much anymore. Like I've completed it. That's why I can say that. The only
Okay, so I need to finish it to.
who do I actually like? To be honest, I can't really say I like any of them particularly. I don't dislike them, but I wouldn't say, oh my God, I'm for this person. But the person I would say that out of everybody has made an impression on me, you wouldn't think so, is Jamie. Because she just be minding her own business. She doesn't go into other people's business. She's just a fashionista that spends daddy's money and she's living her life and she just looks good all the time and she's just I don't know, I just really like her. Like I don't know, there's something about her that just makes me like her. She's just like always just going there to make like a fashion statement, and she just always looks good, dressed well, and carries herself well, which I really like. Like I
I
like the way
agree. I like Jamie.
she's just unproblematic. I think that's the word I'm looking for. She doesn't look for trouble.
Yeah.
Doesn't look for anyone's trouble, and she's just there like, I'm minding my own business. I'll show up for the social events, and I'll go home when it's time to go home, and I'll
Oh
come
my god,
looking
I
good.
agree.
Yeah, that's what I like about her.
I absolutely agree. And I don't know if you remember the scene when they were around the campfire and they were seeing a shaman.
Yes.
And the shaman said that, oh, you always go to people about decisions or something. And Shana
Mhm.
goes, oh my God, that's true. I had to decide whether to buy this Dior bag and this thing. And I was
Yeah,
like,
the nude
how?
one or the nude one or the grey one. I was like, what? What? I said, oh my god, is this her issues? These are her problems. Interesting. See, yeah, in this life, everyone is really looking facing different issues in this life because how is her issue the fact that she has to choose between the two colors of a bag? But anyway, I think she just made me laugh in that moment because it's actually really funny. She seems really cool, so I like her a lot. But yeah,
No, she
why do
is.
you like
She's one of
Anna?
those people. Oh, I like Anna because I feel like she tells it straight, and
Mhm,
also she it's not that she isn't a show off. Not that you're a
mhm.
show off or anything. Not please don't get me wrong, but I mean like
Yeah,
I feel like because she's gone through 4 marriages, she's kind of seen life. I just like that mature perspective that she adds to the group. And
yeah.
I like that she's also so generous. And one day I hope to be that generous like she is. Like
Yeah.
imagine having freaking Dior come to your house and you're just picking stuff off the rack. Like
That's so true.
that's
And do
a
you know
trip.
one thing? I really do get why you like Anna because there was one message she kept saying throughout the whole time. She kept saying, it's not your life is not a dress rehearsal. You don't get a second chance. This is it. Live your life to the fullest. Like it's your life.
Exactly.
Live. And I absolutely love that message. Like honestly, if we're gonna take home anything today, take home that message. Okay, this is not a dress rehearsal. It's your life. Live it to the fullest. Live it with as little regret as possible. Because ultimately, it is you only get one life. Well, depending on if your religion or what you believe. But to me, I think you only get one life. Anyway, so um, just live it and enjoy it. That's all you can do. And I just really like that message because she said it multiple times. She said it multiple times in the show, and I just really liked why she how she kept saying that, like it was just like her own adult input into everybody's life, like every advice she'd give them, just it's your life, live it to the fullest. Um, yeah, so I think that's one thing I could definitely take from Bling Empire from Netflix. So if you guys are listening, please go watch it because it's actually really good. It's not, it kind of gives me Real Housewives vibes, but without the trashy talk, if that makes sense.
Honestly, I
Yeah.
agree. And I love the message that you picked up from Anna. And I absolutely 100% agree with it because it isn't a dress rehearsal. And I believe once you're gone, you're gone.
Go on, yeah.
Well, depending on the religion, like Tommy
Exactly.
said, but once you're gone, you're gone because you won't even have a recollection of this life,
Yeah.
you know?
So even if you were
So
reincarnating or coming back again, or I don't know what other people believe, either way, like you're gone. You know, if people believe that there is no afterlife, either way, you're gone. Like, so you
exactly.
might as well just live this life and enjoy it. So honestly,
And I
don't stress. I mean, stress if you want to stress, but I would advise not to stress. Honestly, I'd advise it because honestly, all it
stress if
does is
you
give
want
you
to stress.
wrinkles. Okay, and we're not trying to get
It
wrinkles.
does, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Oh no, we're absolutely trying to look like we're in our 20s when we're 50. Like honestly, that's how I want to look. I want to look like I'm still in my 20s or early 30s whilst I'm 50,
Yeah,
okay?
that's it.
So that's the aim. But yes, Blink Empire, Anna is my favorite. I love that message that she picks, and also Jamie. I can see why you like her now. And I think because I was just thinking that she's a bit, but now that you've pointed some things out, I was like, yeah, she actually isn't problematic. So I think I'm gonna be a mixture of Hannah and Jamie
Yeah,
if I
those
were to
were my
be
two
like,
picks as well. Yeah.
mm. But yeah.
How please,
Ooh,
sorry,
ooh.
how
Speaking
can
of
Kane
Netflix,
just say one more thing? Sorry, how can Kane say because he goes to go and buy Cartier when he's sad or when he's feeling bored? How 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 how?
it's his
Can
life.
we
And
just?
did you see the amount of pairs of shoes he has?
I'm sorry, the shoes didn't even phase me. It was a Cartier that was phasing me. Cause what?
Really?
Huh? How can you tell me you go to Cartier when you feel sad or when you feel bored? You go into the Cartier you go to Cartier.
It's energy. It's energy. When I saw out when he said that, I was like, oh, some people are just living this life magnificently. Why can't I say my words today?
Oh,
Okay.
good lord. Anyway, sorry. Yeah, you were gonna say something about Netflix. Moving on swiftly.
I can't
We don't
stop
like to
laughing.
highlight. We don't like to highlight people's mistakes. So we just gonna move on. So that didn't happen.
Okay. I was gonna say, have you seen this new drama on Netflix called Marriage Lyrics for Divorce and Love?
No, that sounds intense.
Yeah, it on Netflix it's got a different name. On Netflix it's Love
Mm-hmm.
bracket marriage plus divorce, or I might be mixing it up, or it might be marriage bracket love plus divorce. Anyway, so I've just started this
Mm-hmm.
drama. It's only 2 episodes that's out, so it's just something that started recently, and it's basically looking at three radio hosts like me and you, like
Mm-hmm.
how we are now, me and you, Tommy.
Mm-hmm.
Three radio hosts, and one in their early 30s, one in their
Mm-hmm.
40s, and one in their 50s, and it's looking about their love lives, their familial relationships, and things like that. And I feel like it's a good, well, I'm watching it for the reasons that I want to learn more about marriage because it's something that for me is something that I would like to do
Mm-hmm.
one day.
Mhm.
And I feel like sometimes watching dramas, you can see someone else's perspective. And
Mhm.
I think it's like a good place, let's say you've got great examples of marriage, and you want to see another perspective, you know,
Okay.
or let's say you've got terrible example of marriage, but you want to see another perspective. So I liked watching dramas like that that will educate me, not just entertain me, but educate me in some
Mm.
certain things, and I feel like I don't know about you, Tommy. Well, I know, but I'm not gonna say it because if it's not something that you want to share, but I know that you would like to. What I mean is that I know for a fact that you might want to get married one day,
Yes, of course I'd love to get
and
married.
okay, I wasn't sure if I could say it or not,
No,
but
of course.
yeah.
I'm not hiding
Um,
that. I'm not hiding at
you know,
all.
yeah, I just didn't want to assume that I could say it. You know what I mean?
Okay,
Like
fair
out
enough.
of respect for you.
Fair enough.
Yeah. So now that we know, Tommy wants to get married one day, and I want to get married one day. I think it's like, it's
Cough,
a
cough,
great
not meant to be
drama.
like, where are you? Like, show up, please. Anyway, sorry, continue.
Imagine he's listening to this one day.
Imagine. Oof. I don't even know.
I don't know.
Let me not. Anyway, continue. I feel so like shy. I'm a shy person, you know.
I know. Um, but yeah, it's intense because I'm already annoyed because
Oh,
at all three characters, I'm
I
like
wasn't
not the
expecting
women
that.
per se, not the three women per se,
Hmm.
but obviously I don't know the full story because I'm only 2 episodes in,
Oh yeah.
and I'm annoyed.
Okay. It's looking like
But
a
I am going to stick with it because I'm trying to learn the lessons. There was one important lesson that I learned
mm-hmm,
from the first episode, but it's
hmm.
gonna kind of give a spoiler.
Oh,
So I'm
don't.
not gonna say what lesson it is. So I feel like when this drama finishes, and let's say we're having another Least Most Uncut, then I think I'll talk about what I'm learning so far from this drama.
Okay.
Because yeah, I be going into my mom's room and be like, "Yo, mom, this is like," I got her to watch it with me as well, because I want her to answer questions, and
Mm-hmm.
I feel like it's a good way of like maybe bonding. So I was just kind of like, "Yo, mom, have you seen this first two episode?" And she was
Yeah.
like, "Yeah, seen it." I was like, "What do you think about this, and this?" And so she was like, "Okay." So she now kind of gave me her perspective from her views on marriage, and I was like, "Okay,
Yeah.
I kind of understand that." So for me, it's like me kind of like going it. You have to study for something that you want. So you
I
have to. For
guess.
me, I'm like trying to study marriage. But the one thing I would drop that is a gem here that she told me is that she said marriage, it's a blank book. So no matter even how much you prepare or you don't prepare, you're
Mm-hmm.
just learning as you go.
Okay.
And it's one of those things because I'm the type of person I don't want to divorce
Mm-hmm.
when I get married. I want to
Make it
be in
work.
that marriage and
Yeah.
make it work. I'm not going with the mindset that at the end of the day I can always serve, you know, papers, you
Mm-hmm.
know. But I know some women do it because there's some things that obviously is very, very wrong.
Mm.
And and that's fine. There's nothing wrong with being a divorcee. But for me and my values is just something I don't want to do in the
That's
future. So yeah, but Tommy, if you want to check it out and we can compare notes, let me know.
I will. I actually will because now you got me like curious and intrigued and interested. All the words, all my vocab.
Great. I'm glad. I'm glad. So yeah, so me, you, and Tommy, me, you, and maybe one day we can, when it finishes, because I think it's what? I think it's 16 episodes.
Okay.
Yeah, it's 16 episodes and it's on Netflix. So it will probably finish around
Mine?
ending Feb, March.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which brings me to just ask you one more thing before before we head off. Have
Mm.
you dropped anything?
Have I what?
Dropped any dramas?
Oh, have I dropped any dramas? Actually, I thought I dropped Love Struck in the City. But I'm actually rewatching it today. So yeah, I think I've not dropped that one. I'm also I was thinking of dropping True Beauty, but I've not seen the last two episodes, so I've not gone purposely on the internet to look for spoilers.
Okay.
Um, but I haven't dropped it. I just
Oh,
took a
what
bit
were you
of a
thinking of,
pause
thinking of dropping it?
because I was getting really bad second need syndrome, and this is like I
Oh,
don't know.
sorry. I can't help you, darling.
Tommy knows me. I never get like second lead syndrome because you always know the formula for a drama at this point, as
Yeah,
we
then
have
how
seen
could you
them.
get second lead syndrome? Because you know better.
Well, it just wormed its way into my heart.
Oh, sorry. I
I
can't
just can't
sorry.
explain it. And do you know what's even worse? I went to read the webtoon,
Mm-hmm.
right, and I'm waiting for the new updates to come out. I've caught up on the webtoon,
Mm-hmm.
and I absolutely freaking love the webtoon more than I love the drama. It's one of those catch
No, it's one of
22.
them ones.
Yes, because they actually don't follow the story in the webtoon, which
Really?
makes me a bit annoyed because the webtoon is actually great.
Why do they do that?
I don't know. I think if they had followed the webtoon
Mm-hmm.
as the if the drama followed the webtoon, you would have had a lot more substance. Not even substance, but you'd have enjoyed it a lot more because the story is enjoyable in the webtoon because you'd laugh.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's comment like it's comedic, but at the same time, you know, it's not one in I don't know, should I spoil it for you? Because I don't know if they're gonna do it in the drama, but in the webtoon, she picks the second lead.
Really?
Yes, she does.
Yeah, they're not gonna
That's
do that in the drama, sorry.
you think so? I'm hoping that they're gonna. This is gonna be the first drama that does
They won't.
the switch.
They
You
won't.
know, the switch because
I
we
tell
thought
you
it
now
was
that
this.
one for free. They won't.
You think so?
Yeah. Because also
But I
even the
all
actor, the person that plays the main lead, yeah, they're not gonna do it. Yeah.
Chan Yun Wo. Yeah.
Yeah, they're not gonna do it. Sorry, hon. Hate to break it to you. I hope I don't sound ridiculous, but no.
You don't. That's the thing. That's why I'm thinking of dropping it because I like the webtoon more than I like the drama.
Yeah, thank God. Thank God you told me now. I really won't be reading the webtoon because I'm already sold now. I'm invested with my guy because when I'm reading the webtoon, all I'm gonna be envisioning is this guy from the actual drama. So I'll be very disappointed if she doesn't go for the guy that I want. So I'd rather just protect
But the
my
thing
peace.
is, I understand. But the thing is, they look alike. First of all, the art and the characters and the actors that play the characters in the drama, they look so alike. It is so
Mhm.
weird. And
So they did a good
I
job
think the
casting.
artist did that on purpose. Maybe she had these characters in her head. Who knows?
Uh, I doubt.
Yeah, the writer. But
I think they just
yeah,
did.
I'm a
They
bit.
probably did a really good job casting.
They probably did because I'm in love with the second character in the
Really.
webtoon in the drama. Actually, I lie. I'm sorry. I like him in the drama. In the drama.
Mm-hmm.
In the webtoon, I like him until a certain part, and now I'm questioning it. So in the
Is
webtoon,
it?
I'm questioning. Hmm?
I said, is it? Okay. You're making this
Yeah,
webtoon sound so good. Okay, that's interesting.
it is good. I binged Reddit.
Oh, good lord.
You can say I have it. I don't like my sleep that much.
Yeah, clearly. Me, I like sleep. How you're doing
I
this, I
like it,
don't know.
but
You're
do you know
reminding me
what?
of my
When you like
uni
something,
days when I
I
used to
don't
binge
think I'm
watch
out of that
everything.
phase.
I'm not. I'm out. I get too tired. I start getting headaches. I'm too grown for it now. But anyway, um, yeah. But sorry, on the subject of dropping, I dropped Goddess of Revenge.
Oh, isn't that a Chinese drama?
No, it was definitely a Korean.
Oh, Goddess of Revenge?
Yeah, I
It
dropped
wasn't on
it.
my radar. What's it about?
This lady who was kind of like a YouTuber type of thing, like a Instagram influencer person, a social media influencer, and her husband was a actor or is an actor, and basically he used to like physically abuse her, and it's just kind of like one of them crime versus. It's really hard. I don't know how to explain. It's like a thriller slash crime slash uh what to call it, action type of drama with a very very tad bit of a sprinkle of a romance, very very small sprinkle. But honestly, I'm not. It just got too complicated, and yeah, I started getting lost. And they weren't. In my opinion, I just didn't think they were developing the characters that well, so I just dropped it.
Oh, okay. Now you've told me, I'm just kind of like, okay, yeah. I'm not really looking for any crime related dramas at the
Yeah, it's more
moment,
one of
but
them. Oh, like we're trying to fight this people that are like have so much power. You know that whole that trope that Korean dramas like
mm,
sometimes, where like it's like the weaker people are trying to fight against the higher people that have so much money and power. It's like one of them type of dramas, and I was just like, no, no thanks.
okay, so I'm gonna probably stay away from that one then, since you've told me about it. But yeah,
Yeah,
definitely, Goddess of Revenge. So if you're not really looking for anything crime, or if you are, we have the recommendation of the Goddess of Revenge, but it's on Tommy's drop list. So take it as you will, what you want to, what you think about the drama. But yeah, I think that's it really from us this week, isn't it, Tommy?
I would say yes. For me, definitely. I don't think there's anything else on my radar. There are quite a few dramas that are just starting off that I will be watching, but I can't remember their names off the top of my head, so you're gonna have to wait till the next episode of LeastMost Uncut. So yeah.
Yay! Hopefully they would have started some new dramas by then. And yeah, I think that is it from us. Thank you so much again for listening, and thank you so much for your time. We appreciate each and every one of you that takes your
Yeah,
time to
yeah,
listen to us,
yep.
and we are very grateful. So please don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. And if you're
Please.
listening to us on YouTube, please do comment, give us a like. It gets us up there so that so that you can share and we can build a community that we imagine that this this
Overcome.
most will become exactly.
Yeah.
So anyway, thank you again for your time, and bye for now.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.